Hey guys, what's going on? We're doing the Heaven vs. Hell scenario game at Sherwood in September of 2015. Right now this is the start of Saturday. We're just kind of overviewing it. I'm on the blue side, and on Saturday we ended up starting in the bowl, or like the bad side usually. But this game we actually did pretty good. We didn't end up stuck down there like I did in the last game I played at Sherwood. Now this is the start of it. We're heading out. We were tasked with going to the castle to help them out there with a mission, and we were just kind of there to help out. And we eventually got there, and then I think we did what we needed to do, and then eventually we had to go back and try to prevent them from taking over the octagon. And they were like coming from the right side over by like the water tower area and like the tank road, so we were just trying to make sure they didn't get through it all. And there's a couple of and they started coming from the front. And there's a couple of NPCs around in the area which were actually vital to this game, because that's how a lot of our missions got done and stuff, is we had to do a lot of things with NPCs, which were non-player characters. And so they just kind of had like a minor role, or they had a big role. And there ended up being one in the octagon, and he had to be brought back to the base. And so we were just providing cover fire during that time. And now we're just trying to prevent people from flanking from the very right side. And so we kind of moved over a little bit and just trying to protect this area as best we could, and just trying to hold the ground. There we are. I'm just still trying to fend them off from over there, and just kind of do what I can. Eventually, we cleared them out of the octagon area, so we just our side just decided to push through, and then just kind of make our way. Right here, we had to find an NPC, or we had to clear out the red team in the castle, and there wasn't really a lot of the red team around, so we ended up just kind of walking along, kind of keeping our eyes out, and eventually we just decided to walk in the front door, and here we are making our way up there. But we also had to make sure we weren't going to get shot. And then I noticed some people coming from our right, and then so I wanted to make sure we didn't get flanked and shot from behind. So I was sitting there trying to defend those guys off, or just trying to shoot at them as best I could and make sure they didn't come get us. And then eventually I think I got shot going into the castle. I think that's what happened. It's been a while since I looked back at the video. And then here we are, just trying to push past Tank Road by all the new structures that were built on the hills, kind of towards the end of it. But as you can see off on the right, there's a guy in that structure over there. And now right here, this is just another part during the day when we were just trying to push along the net, just across from the speedball field, and we were just trying to gain more ground. And I think here I was able to help take out a couple of guys, so some of the other guys could move up. And so right now I'm just kind of working with this guy to provide him cover, just so we can move up a little bit more. Obviously in the video you can't really see what I'm shooting at, but there are guys down in that general area. And I'm just trying to protect our guys, trying to get them up there. We're trying to take out guys, but we're also kind of not sure where guys were. This is the start of Sunday, and if you guys have never played here, never played scenarios before, you do switch sides of the field, so we're on the base that's like, you know, on the higher part of the ground, I guess you could say. And what you see there is basically what we had to start Sunday with. We didn't really have a whole lot of people that day to start Sunday, but we made it work. And eventually more people came in during the day as they got ready and got there to the field. Because on Sunday you actually start earlier than you do on Saturday. And so they wanted us to go to the castle again right away. And so that's where we went. We ended up making our way there. And we had to try to get some more NPCs, I believe, or clear out so many other players. Alright, so right here, we ended up in the octagon, and we were surrounded. I was watching the stairs, but my teammate shot me in the head, and I got out because of that. And then my teammates eventually got out. Now, this brings us to the final battle on Sunday, and we started on the side where it's kind of higher up, but like across from the speedball field, that side. I forget whether if it's north or south, but basically I got off to a slow start. But then the final battle for me is always like a paint dump. Like there's usually there's a certain amount of paint that I need to get rid of because I don't feel like bringing it back to use. So basically that's what I'm doing right now, is just dumping my paint. I'm shooting at semi-auto, 10.5 balls per second. Just trying to get rid of it, just trying to provide cover fire so guys can move up. Eventually I keep deciding to get up a little farther and try to get up to the front as much as I can so I can just keep shooting paint. And the final battle was actually different from previous final battles, where the first half was constant insertion and the second half is where you only had the 1 life, which has always been reversed. Normally it's the first half 1 life and second half constant insertion. But here we are, we moved up pretty close, and there's a slapstick ahead of us. And, I'm asking my teammate if he wants to go for it, but then I see another guy come up that doesn't have a gun, and I realize that he's going to make a run for it. And so we're getting our paint, we're getting our loaders ready. We're going to get ready to provide covering fire so we can move up without getting shot. And we all got to get ready. I'm trying to coordinate with other people around us to help us provide covering fire. So here we are providing covering fire. He's running up now. He made it to his spot over there. And eventually he does get the slapstick, but I think I had to reload, and so I didn't get that footage of him actually getting it, but he did get it because my teammate did yell out in excitement. So he did get it, and now it's I moved positions here because I think I went back to the start area and just reloaded from a paint caddy because this was still like the first half where I could insert. So I just went back to the start area and reloaded with the caddy we brought on the field so I had more paint. And now here I'm just providing more covering fire so guys can move up, and I'm just trying to use up the paint I have and just trying to make the best of it. The last round of it. This scenario was old school apparently, where missions were just kind of, like I said before, you had to use the NPCs to do missions, complete missions, and that's where a lot of your missions came from, and that's how they got signed off. It wasn't your typical, you get missions on an hour, you get so many at an hour, and the rest didn't sign off on them. It was always like NPCs, like there was a rep around to make sure they got done, but a lot of times we didn't know when missions were going to happen. It was just kind of random. So this is the end of the final battle, or for me it's the end. And then our side ended up winning, and we also got the MVP award, and I'm the one in the middle holding the award. And thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. Subscribe if you enjoyed. Watch my other scenario videos or other paintball videos. I also got some video game videos if you're into that. Thanks for watching, guys.